Hey, my lovelies, and welcome back to episode 23 of Not So Human. And our girl is looking a bit different because if you remember from the last episode, it was basically Halloween or spooky party on the exact same day as I ended the episode. So our girl has dressed up for Spooky Day. We are currently holding a Spooky Day party. So it's a little bit of an occult get together party. We have Tala coming over here who is looking very interesting and not dressed up. Temperance is also arriving. We invited her as well, and she got the costume down. Like, that's very creepy. But our girl is looking a little bit like a sea goddess, and then Kieran also decided to get his outfit ready, and he asked his mom if she could paint his face. So he is a skeleton of fire, currently practicing his practical magic. And she is in her second trimester. She will be getting into her third trimester in a few hours. Oh, we have Edith here as well as a little Yoda. Then we have Morgan in this amazing outfit. Like, they know how to dress up because look at that dress. And then we have Clement Frost or Father Winter as Boba Fett or Jango Fett, depending on what the Sims wants. We have El Coffin as a pirate. Definitely people are showing up with some nice outfits. However, we need to dance. But apparently um our little our vinyl plates are broken. So we are just gonna pay the replacement money, then we're gonna turn on. And since it is Halloween, it is a spooky party, we are going to put on spooky music. So do we have any spooky? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do spooky music. And actually what I noticed, she loves spooky spirit, which does make sense. She loves the occult. So you need to do interactions with ghosts, vampires, or aliens, which in my opinion, spellcasters, werewolves, and the upcoming fairies would also count, as well as mermaids. And you can also carve pumpkins or play spooky music on the pipe organ. I have a pumpkin station here, so I do think Kieran is gonna come over and carve the only pumpkin he can, which is a cockeyed pumpkin. And then for Selene, we can try for her to play a song on the pipe organ in the theme The Vampire Slayer, which of course she wants to be a vampire slayer. So I Dala's getting her raw meat. Girl, that's for us. Like, we're pregnant, you're not. So keep the meat away. That's ours. But she's just playing a little bit, and I need to up my sound because I don't hear myself. She's still not great, to be honest. I think like she still needs to practice a lot. But hopefully this does tick off like the spooky spirit tradition. She's feeling the beautiful notes of the pipe organ soothe the soul and induce a calm, almost sedative feeling. So she is feeling that it's actually calming her, even if she's not playing the greatest. Can we then do Help I'm Not Alive? That sounds very spooky. And for her skills, like, let's just check what her skills are at. She's level 9 of gemology, so we're very close to maxing this out. We're also very close to getting level 10 of bow fishing. And oh, I completely forgot to invite over Artemis. Oh, that's bad. I wanted to invite Artemis as well. Why did I completely forget to invite Artemis? Okay, invite Artemis over to the current lot. But for the skills, what I want to do, like, we're on level 8 of bow fishing and gardening, so I do think we can get that to level 10 as well. Mischief, we need to get to level 10. We're on 7 right now. Medium, we've maxed, which we need to max. Writing, we are on level 6. And so far, we have written The Ghost of the Past, which is the first book in her life about her childhood. Then we have Whispers of the Realm, about a young woman who discovers she has magic and needs to learn how to control it, which is basically her as a spellcaster. Then I'm not sure if we've already started a book on... I actually have a mod called Book Bunny Networking, where you can talk about like book talk and those kind of things. Let me check. She hasn't started a new book, but I want the third book to be about her as a werewolf. And then we have two more books, which will also be parts of her life. So we will see what ends up. But I do want her to like write the newest book on like something werewolf themed. And I don't think it's taking off like the spooky part. Then for the rest of her skills, she's level 5 of the violin, which hasn't changed for the entire series. A level 5 of logic, a level 5 of parenting. For somebody who does not do a lot of parenting, she is not bad at parenting. Level 4 at thanatology, which I still do want to get up as much as possible. Then we have level 3 of pipe organ, so she's finally started on that. And oh, Kieran has an outfit the same as Waylon Coffin, who is the child of Alphaba. I did introduce them as like little friends to have like some kind of nice... We're both spellcasters, we're both kids from spellcasters. So they could like have a little bit of a friendship. We're just gonna discuss the costume. I also think he's gonna like talk to Edith. I think he's gonna attempt to communicate with Edith. As it would be... He tried to communicate with her a few times before. But it would be like nice to see him like just have a little ghost friendly and a little spellcaster friendly. Then Selene, she is chatting with Elle, who is probably like asking, maybe mocking her about her being pregnant with triplets, which Elle, not cool. But we're gonna ask her to do smooth apology, and then we're just gonna do the full pranks to her, such as what's that spot, scare, basically anything that we can do, so we can up our mischief as these kind of parties. And who is telling her off? Like Fenris is coming to the rescue and actually telling Elle off. We're saying like, you do not say anything bad about my babies, because I'm a daddy wolf and I will come to you as a daddy wolf to just do anything I need to protect those babies. And is she being mean? No, yeah, I think you can start a preposterous rumor. She's not thinking of this yet. I think Kieran is doing a bit better in this regard. He's already ticked off everything. Makes sense. He's not gonna react to ghost presence. But we do have to dance, so why don't we do a little bit of a seductive dance to Fenris? No, I think we're just gonna do a nice dance. No slow dance, no nothing. I also invited Christopher Mendoza, so this is actually the first time that we have the werewolves over at the party. So we are going to ask for a party treat from him while she's dancing, and we have something on. Can we not dance? Okay, I guess we are not able to dance, but she is gonna ask for a party treat. And I guess somebody else also already did. We need to view carved pumpkins, so let's view the one Kira made, and maybe she can also do one. We have to socialize with 4 werewolf friends, so that's actually one for our aspiration. Tala is another one, because of course she's also a werewolf, so why don't we just request a carved pumpkin from her once we have viewed the one from Kieran. And who is this? That is Simeon Silver Sweater. Silver Sweater? Yeah, Silver Sweater. Who is dressed as Darth Vader. I do love like everybody's costumes. I think it's really nice. And these two are not getting along as well. Maybe because Wayne is a bit angry. Maybe they're angry that they have the same costume. Maybe it wasn't a choice to have like the same costume. But we can also just discuss angry mood and see if that helps. But she is viewing the pumpkin, which should take that off. We got a rice cake, which is nice. I'm going to place the pumpkin on the ground. Just nicely over here. And then we're gonna ask... We're gonna chat with Tala. We're gonna ask a pumpkin from her. So we can slowly, like, tick off everything from the spooky event, just to have like a nice spooky. And then I do think she's gonna give birth to the triplets tomorrow, so I might just skip ahead after the party ends to like the birth of the triplets, so we can finally meet like the triplets. And Artemis is here as well, but I think it's really Artemis' style to not get dressed up and just stay like this outfit. I need to see like where our Morgan changed their outfits. We have Elkoffen who did something in our closet, but I'm not sure what. We can woo and make out in the closet with Fenris if we want to, who is over here as Darth Maul. Can we also do a little bit of just like nice interacting with Fenris? Why don't we declare Moonwood's collective? I don't think so. We can share concerns about Greg, which would be something she might do, like, hey, I'm not the only one who might have been attacked by Greg. So I'm not sure like how long we can leave Greg be. Like, I'm not sure. We can praise our pack, which I'm not sure how much we can do. Let's praise our pack. Like, we're just gonna do a few cute interactions with our baby daddy, who still she probably does not want to get into a relationship with, even though he probably does want to get into a relationship with her. Maybe you should also ask to accompany to childbirth and just do like all the interactions that we can with him. Because we're slowly building up like our full friendship. We can spread beastie rumors, which I'm not doing. Hobbies, not much there. Just want to see if there's anything more she can do in return. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I know there's like something in the way, but just like them in their little outfits, like it's cute to see. Like I think he really wants to be a dad, even though like she does not want to be a family. I think she just really he just really wants to be a dad and just have that little pack of his own. Hobbies, we already checked. Interests, is there anything else we can do? She can discuss the Moonwood Collective. She can discuss that she joined the Moonwood Collective to basically figure out what is with the Mooncasters, that is helping her to find the Mooncasters. The battery of my headset is out, so I probably have to change that. Anything else? Yeah, I think I just have queued up some nice interactions. Like, she's just gonna have some fun at the party. They're just gonna celebrate. We basically ticked off a part of our aspiration, but we do have to be a good werewolf ambassador. So I'm gonna see, like, everything that she does. There are things that we're currently ticking off, like discussing the Moo Collective. He will be at the birth of his child, of the triplets, which is good. Anything else? El Coffin. I might just turn you into... Just carve one more pumpkin. I think Tala is doing that already, so it should be fine. I think we've done most of the party that we want to do. I'm just gonna have her practice the pipe organ for the remainder of the party, because we basically have ticked everything off. Spooky Day, I'm hoping that that will help with her practicing, and otherwise I'll just have her carve one pumpkin to tick that off. And then I will see you lovelies in probably a day or so, when... Oh, he's making friends with Edith. Oh, that's so cute. He's making friends with Edith. So he is going to... Let's see, is there anything he can do? He cannot ask... Oh, he can try to chat and try to cheer up, which is really sweet. So I think he's just going to try to do that. Maybe become friends with Edith. So Even though we cannot maybe do much interactions with her, we can at least do like some interactions. But I'll just fast forward. I'll just have everybody work on their skills, go about their day until Selene starts giving birth. So we can also keep that for that episode, as I don't want her to be pregnant for another episode. And she decided that she is gonna go ahead with the early induction through C-section, which involves a cesarean delivery before labor begins naturally. This approach is sometimes necessary when carrying multiples to reduce the risk associated with a vaginal birth. A planned C-section allows for a controlled environment where medical professionals can ensure the safety of both the mother, and the babies, minimizing potential complications and providing immediate care if needed. This method is chosen to optimize outcome for multiple birth, which can present higher risks than singleton pregnancies. So we are gonna go to the hospital with Fenris, and we are going to have our triplets. So we are back at the hospital, and it is time to have our early induction. So I guess I'm not sure how to do this. I've never done this, to be honest, because this is the first time. I believe this is the first time for me to give birth with this mod. So I guess we're gonna, let's see. This is like the baby room. We have, where did we last time? I'm just checking. The last time we got an epidural, but I'm not sure, like, give birth. I'm not sure where we requested the epidural last time. Let me see. Do we go all the way? Like, we should have the surgical bed somewhere. This is where the morgue is. Oh, there we go. So we are going to ask for an epidural from Sasha Brower because she's the one wearing the pink lab coat. So that means that she is a OBGYN. Wow, I completely blanked out there. We need to get an epidural. Once it is kicked in, we are able to move to the operating room. So she's just gonna ask for that one, and hopefully I'll just quickly move out of the way for you lovelies, for the ones who are not liking needles. Is it going all okay? She's feeling sad. She has a little sad mood swing. She does have a new bracelet, no, a new ring. So something is messing up, but you can actually see on her finger, she does have a new ring. And this ring is, let me see, I believe it's a lunar goddess ring. There we go. Lunar goddess ring. It's an Utranium with moonstone, and it actually, for werewolf sims, the fury will build slower and rampages will end faster, as well as board mootlets will disappear much faster. So this is a little bit more of a supernatural ring, and I thought it would, like, she already has her mystical bracelet. I thought it would be like a little nice tie-in of her having the ring and having like something to control her rampage that she made herself. So she has that. We are waiting for her epidural to kick in. Has it kicked in yet? She's thinking about having an adventure. But it now also says like she can harness the full potential of her powers, becoming a unparalleled force of the supernatural. Pretty tasty food, morning sim, fresh meat, feeling close connection, pain relief. So she's waiting for it to take effect in 1 minute, 0 minutes. So once the moodlet disappears, we should have pain relief on epidural. So there we go. Give birth from Sasha Bauer and Fenris. You are gonna be in the room, and hopefully you will actually be part of the giving birth, because I don't know if he actually will, because the last time I believe Rowan wasn't actually able to be part of giving birth. And I don't know what's on your back, but I definitely need to check that. Is he? No. Pre-parental panic. Yeah, very nice. But you can have pre-parental panic. Yes! Okay. Okay. He is actually... He is actually there for her. She is pushing, so they did give her a medication that will actually induce the labor, so they can already track it and make sure that she's like in labor faster. So for now, she's just giving birth. She's pushing the first little one out. She really has to be. And I'm just gonna quickly get my list of names over, because I do know that some of you sent some names in. So the first baby is a baby boy. Let me quickly get my list. So for baby names, we had Alaric, Lycan, Loop, Farkas, Phelan, Artemis, Luna, Lucian, Remus, and Ayla. So Farkas, and if you also have Vilkas, those are names from Skyrim, which is one of my favorite games, together with Ayla. So that could be something interesting. Alaric is also a really nice name, because Alaric was also a character in the... I need to look at the Fort Win books, so which I've been reading recently. I finished them a few weeks back, and I'm currently waiting for like the fourth book. We have Lycan, which of course is a link to a lycanthrope. Loop is interesting, and then Artemis is of course the goddess of the hunts. Remus and Lucian are also very nice names. I think Vilkas is not in here, but Farkas and Vilkas would be very nice, because we know that we are going to have two boys, and we would have like the three of the main characters from Skyrim, which would be interesting. Although I also really like Alaric and Lycan. So I think I'm gonna go with Alaric for the first baby. So it's Alaric Mayer. The second is the baby girl. And for her, we have Artemis, Luna, Ayla, and Phelan. Phelan is a really interesting name. Artemis is the goddess of the hunt. Luna is, of course, referencing the moon, which Selene does as well. Selene is also a name related to the moon. And then Ayla is another name that also is like for wolves, and again from Skyrim. I think for her, Artemis is like one that is used a lot, but I do like Alaric, Artemis, and then Lycan potentially, but I also really like Phelan. Phelan is going to be difficult to pronounce, but I actually gonna go with Phelan, which I don't think is used often. So I'm gonna go for that. And then for the final baby boy, we are gonna go for Lycan. So we have our triplets. She's now giving birth. He's holding her hand. She's pushing. We got 3 birth certificates. And we did get the moodlet. Let me see. We have Alaric, who is a newborn, whole heart, loved child. Then we have Phelan, whole heart, newborn. And then Lycan, whole heart, loved child. So she is definitely struggling with having to be giving birth to triplets. Apparently they've already been sent to daycare. But that's the first. That's little Alaric that she's holding. Let me see. Get out of the way, woman. Like, there we go. I need to get the plump up out of the way, because I want to take pictures without like the nasty red plump up in the back, because these are much cuter if we just have some pictures with her and Fenris, like no blurred lines, no plump off. She's looking so happy. There is Phelan coming. So while she's holding Alaric, she's pushing Phelan out. That's Phelan. So she's now holding Phelan, who does seem like blushing a lot more, but also do they have similar skin tones, or do they have different skin tones? I'm actually thinking they have more the skin tone of Fenris. Then the lighter skin tone of uh, Selene. And then the third one is coming, so the last one will be Lycan. And let's see, is she also going to hold Lycan? Yeah, she is. So there we have it. All 3 babies being held by our amazing girl who at probably the age of like 25 to 28, maybe 26 to 28, has given birth to triplets and basically is now the mom of 4 kids and will give birth to at least 1 more kid. But they are so happy. They're so excited. Like, look at this. They look like a little family. But she's just like, I know she's not gonna be in a relationship with Fenris. Like, I just know. She's also not building up. She needs to mark. That's something that she needs to do, but she does not build up her fury as much. She needs to go. She has touchy tears. Oh, yeah, probably not the best if you given birth to triplets, like to go pee, but I think you have to. So hopefully it's not in too much pain. Fenris is taking the toilet from her, like she needs to pee so bad, and Fenris is like, I'm just gonna use it instead. Like me first. So let's see, can she use the toilet now? Yeah, she's using the toilet. Fenris is waiting. The triplets have been sent home, I believe. He also has whole heart son, whole heart daughter, and then with Lycan also whole heart. So we are gonna head home, and not all of these babies might be werewolves. You won't know now anyways. So it doesn't showcase, but we can hear it when they're crying, if they're going to be werewolves or not. So one of the babies we have over here, this is Alaric who we have here. I'm not sure where the other 2 are, if they're in different bassinets or not, but if the baby cries, we will hear a howl, and if they have a howl, they're definite werewolves. If they don't have a howl, they can be dormant werewolves, or they're not werewolves at all. So we're gonna head home and we're gonna find out. And we are home. No babies are crying, but we have Phelan over here, and then we have Lycan and Alaric over here. So we're gonna have Kieran come over to coo at each of the babies and actually see. Okay, Fenris is up to work. Bye. But we're gonna see what he thinks of having a new sibling. He's gonna meet the new siblings. Does he actually? We never talked about him about having a new sibling, but there was a cry, but no werewolf sounds yet. But that's still fine because it wasn't a long cry. He doesn't show any emotions yet. But with Alaric and Lycan is going a lot better than with Phelan. He didn't want to have siblings. So he's angry. I think we need to teach about responsibility. Like now he needs to know that he's going to be responsible for helping out. And we're also, can we influence him to like his siblings? I don't think so, but maybe we can affection. We're gonna express like love, like you're still loved no matter what. Like even if mommy now has 3 different kids with another, not with daddy, but with somebody else. We're not gonna ask which parent Kieran wants to live with, because I think Kieran right now would probably want to leave if he has like more siblings. But we are just gonna like talk to him about how he feels and that it's fine to feel that he might have to share his mom's love. But regardless of what's going to happen, he will not. So she's just gonna cuddle all of the babies and make sure that all of the babies are okay. She's also going to make sure that Kieran is okay, Because he's, of course, going to be angry. And she just wants to make sure, oh, it's his birthday tomorrow as well. Like, he's going to age up into a teen, which is going to help her out, by the way. But she just wants to make sure that he's okay, that the babies are okay. Like, she's just given birth. It's, of course, going to be difficult for her. She's strict with him. But I do think that she's just going to try to, like, be as good to him right now as possible. Because he's insulting her. Like, what are you saying? You're just insulting her, which she's not going to stand for. She was expressing her love. I don't think she is gonna stand for him. She's quickly gonna take care of the other kids, but I don't think she's gonna stand for him calling her names, insulting her. So I do think she's gonna do a smooth apology. She's say like, I'm sorry that you have big feelings and you're allowed to have these big feelings, but I think she's firm. I think but I do not want you to be mean. Like, you're not allowed to be mean, to react it to others. Like, if you have these feelings, write it down instead of my game is crashing. You can see, like, there's a last exception coming up, but you're not allowed to... Maybe I need to update some of my mods. But you're not allowed to... Nora, stop calling us. To, like, react this to others. So she's going to scold him for it. He is going to feel inferior. He's feeling stressed. And we are going to buy a notebook for him, just like she has, where he can start writing down his feelings, where he can start writing down, like, everything he feels in his journal. So he has a little bit more that he can express. So I'm just gonna place it down in his room, and I'm gonna see which one fits him the best. Maybe this with the stars. This one is actually... I want something that is not a... Like, this one looks like he's doing some research into the butterflies. It's similar to the butterflies he has in his room. Oh, I don't want to give it to her. I want to give it to him. And he is gonna start scribbling furiously with, like, her urging to get more of the feelings out. And let's see, are we gonna cuddle her as well? Yeah, we are. She wants to talk to a plant. She is feeling tired, but otherwise her needs are looking good. And we are not hearing any babies howl or cry. So for now, the babies are okay. So I am going to end the episode here. I hope you lovelies liked the episode. If you do, click the little like button down below. Let me know what you think of the little babies, Alaric, Phelan, and Lycan. And what you think of their names. And are they werewolves or are they human? Let me know that in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.